to do some marshmallow cutting. I know this is very satisfying for a lot of you, so we're going to let you see behind the scenes of how we cut and also how we make our marshmallows. And you can join in for some ASMR goodness. Again, we are the Toasty S'more. We are a small family business, and we make real marshmallows using real marshmallow root and no corn syrup at all. Can you see what your camera is picking up? Because I'm not sure what's in it. I'm adjusting the light. Okay, so here we go. This is our butter vanilla. It is one of our most sought after flavors. It is gluten-free. We use natural colors in all of our marshmallows, including all the sprinkles that you see are all made here in shop with all natural colors. We also use beef gelatin, and the beef gelatin is halal certified. If you're like, I don't know what any of that means, why do I care? Well, most marshmallows are made with pork gelatin, and they have less collagen in it. And the halal certification also kind of makes sure that the animal is treated really well. It has a lot of regulations as far as humane treatment of the animal and clean environment, being treated well. They're very strict on what kind of conditions meet the halal certification. So it's kind of like, I want to say, and I may not be exact here, but this is kind of my gist of it. It's kind of like getting pasture-raised eggs. Like, you know that those chickens are in pasture and all that. So anyway, the environment that they're in is good. So anyway, that's a little bit about that. I'm not sure how good the lighting is for you guys, but feel free to ask me questions. I'm always happy to answer your questions. All right. Here we go over to the cutter. And then after I get situated here, I'm going to set my sweet husband free. He's holding the camera right now, helping me out. Is there anyone in the room?
6 people.
6 people. Hello there, Toasty friends. I think you're kind of in the light here. Well, it's a little hard. There's not a lot of, great studio lighting here in our marshmallow kitchen, but we're making do with what we have. Hello there, camera woman. She's just in time. She has shoes on. All right, y'all. So be gentle with my sweetheart daughter. She is underage, and so let's be respectful, please. No weird questions. It happens. You'd be surprised. Can you take this one? Thank you. All right. So first things first, let's get cooking. Just tell me anything that someone says.
Okay.
Again, this is our butter vanilla.
Smudge says hi.
Hello. Hi there. Who says hi? Say it again.
Smudge.
Smudge. How's it going,
And
Smudge?
Cloud says hi.
And Cloud.
Hey, Cloud.
How's it going, Cloud? Cloud is so good at inventing creamy taro blessings. I love the prosperous mentality. So we try to do good vibes here. One of the fun things we like to do when we're packing orders in the evening, creamy taro is my favorite flavor. And whenever anybody orders it, we do a fun little thing where we kind of pass around.
Fly says, what are you cutting into?
This is our butter vanilla gourmet marshmallow. We make real marshmallows in our shop, old-fashioned style, using real marshmallow root.
Cloud says, I love going outside the box with them.
Yeah, I love that too. It's so fun. So yeah, whenever someone orders the creamy taro, we're like, blessings time.
Layla says hi.
Hi! Happy Tuesday, you beautiful humans. I'm so glad you're here giving us company. So we do have a couple of new things in shop. We have 3 new bundles. I don't almost got my finger.
Nuno says, holy crap, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, yeah. So we have, I think, probably 40 flavors now that we've released our bundles. We have three different bundles. They're all gluten-free. One of them is our best seller bundle, and it has tried and true traditional flavors like this butter vanilla. It's a French vanilla with buttery flavor. It is dairy-free, even though I managed to capture a buttery flavor in the candy. And look at this. Look at this beautiful marshmallow. Oh my goodness.
Jenny says hi, and
Hello, Jenny.
Joanne says hi.
Hello, welcome into the Toasty S'more. If you want to, you can come over here and get a little bit closer peeling action.
And Nuno says straight from the mallow root.
Yeah, we use organic marshmallow root to make our candy, and that's just so rare. Most places make it from corn syrup, and we don't use any corn syrup.
And someone says, chewy chewy, and Cricket says hi.
Hi there. Hello.
Shadow says, that's Diddy candy, hell no. Right,
That's what?
Diddy candy.
Yeah, but let's not do that here.
Nuno says,
You
it looks
freak
amazing and it's
so
not even done.
Tim, you were talking over her. I didn't hear what she said. Say that again, please, Athena.
Looks amazing and it's not even done.
Yeah, that is true. We use all natural colors. Sorry about the shadows. I know it's not terribly bright with the way that the camera can't capture the light. But
Athena says hi.
hey there, Athena. How's it going? Welcome in, you beautiful humans. I'm glad that you are here.
Lee says hey.
Hello, Lee. So yeah, we are a family-run and operated micro marshmallowery.
Linda says, what's this?
We make gourmet marshmallows, and this is our butter vanilla. So basically, one package would have these 3 marshmallows in it, and I'm just separating from the actual whole batch. And a little bit more about us is this is an important piece right here. We use real marshmallow to make our marshmallow.
Life Empowerment Coaching says hi again.
Hello, hello. And we use no corn syrup. That's kind of a big deal. That's actually very rare. Most places use corn syrup, and I understand why. It makes it easier and cheaper to make the marshmallow, but I'm just,
Rob says, imagine the s'mores you can make.
yeah, we have some pretty impressive s'mores marshmallows that we do sell. That one is our biggest seller, is our s'mores flavor. We have over 40 flavors in our shop at thetoastysmore.com if you're curious about it. We also have bundles to kind of make the choices easy for you. So feel free to ask me any questions.
I don't know how to pronounce this name.
Yeah.
There's somebody saying, can you say hey to their name? I don't know.
Okay, hold the camera real still so I can see it. Gualiana. Hello, Gualiana. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, honey, but I'm trying for you.
Is it Juliana?
It might be Juliana. Oh my goodness gracious.
But it's Giuliana.
Yeah, I think that's
Athena, you're a little too
Juliana.
close. If you could back up, Athena, you're too close. There we go.
Yeah.
You're doing fine. It's just a little too close. All right.
Jenny says you should make marshmallow making ASMR. And Jorge says, how dare you go live in the middle of me eating my mint chocolate chip marshmallow.
George!
It's Jorge.
No, it's
George.
actually George. He said that he wants us to call him George.
What?
He said that his business associates call him Jorge, and his friends call him George, so we call him George.
Okay. Busy says, do you do any lives that show how to make marshmallows?
That's what we're doing right now. So my husband is over to my right in our marshmallow kitchen putting together some marshmallows.
That's not what they meant.
Say that again.
Do you do any lives that show how to make the marshmallows?
Yeah, we're doing that now.
No, like
We don't show in detail like.
We don't show in detail because this is our family secret recipe. But yeah, we do show the marshmallows. So right now, over to the right of me, my husband is working on putting together the sugar pots. And when that happens, we'll kind of just walk people through things.
What they're asking for is a recipe.
But no, we're not going to give you a recipe. This is our family secret. But there's lots of recipes online. So feel free to be creative and see what you want to come up with. You know. But yeah, we don't share our recipe because it's our secret. Family secret recipe.
Sarah says, the kid is smart. Good job, kiddo.
Oh yeah, she's super smart.
I don't know how that's me being smart.
Well, I'll take it.
Okay.
And just kind of speak a little bit louder for me, okay, honey?
Okay.
Yoing, yoing, yoing. Beautiful French vanilla. This one's actually really, really popular. I think it's probably number 2 or number 3 in our whole shop. A little close.
I don't know.
It feels like you are. That may be your
I'm like a
phone.
foot away.
Okay. Anyway. Family run and operated, my friends. And I know I even have extra lights to try to make it a little bit brighter. It just doesn't come across on the camera. It's bright here, but not on the camera for whatever reason. Got sprinkles in here.
Patricia says, yay, can't wait till my cinnamon marshmallows come in the mail. I wish the banana was available. And Patricia also says hi.
Hi. I got a sprinkle cut in that one. A little sprinkle. We do make our sprinkles here in our shop. They are all naturally colored. And most of our stuff is gluten-free. We do have a whole gluten-free section, if you're curious about that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. You're excused, sir.
Yeah.
I need that door to be closed. That cannot happen. I'm strict in my kitchen, y'all.
Somebody says, hey, say my comment, yo, because their name is inappropriate.
Okay, Athena, calm down, please. Hey, hey. So we do good vibes here. I'm just going to ask y'all to be on the same track with us. Good vibes.
Tracy says, yeah, I'm new here. Mail order?
Yeah, we do mail order. I find sprinkles in here.
George says, is this butter vanilla?
This is butter vanilla. This is a strong French vanilla flavor. And it has that buttery flavor in there, but it is dairy free. And gluten free. That's just kind of a happy little accident with my recipe.
The same person that said to say their comment says, what's inappropriate about my name? You know exactly what's inappropriate about me.
Athena.
What?
You're angering my very young daughter, so
I'm not angry.
you sound angry. Yeah,
Good.
just be. I'm just gonna offer. Tread lightly, my friend.
Tracy says, have a link?
Yes, thetoastysmore.com. You're too close to the camera, darling. Could you please back up?
I'm literally...
Thetoastysmore.com is the link. It should be in the description, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you, because I can't see the phone or what's in the description. And my husband put the live together, so can someone confirm for me, please, if that link is visible in the description? Okay, so it's visible, you can see it? Okay. I just want to make sure, because sometimes it's hard to see, in lives, it's a little bit kind of confusing. You're most welcome.
George says, I love her response, you know.
I don't know where she got her sass, y'all. I'm completely innocent. She looks over at me and burns a hole through my forehead looking at me. Yeah, she got her sass from her mommy. Thank you so much for that order. I appreciate you. And guys, I do want to emphasize, if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed by our huge selection of flavors, we do have 3 bundles of variety packs available, and they're all gluten-free. They've been pretty popular since I talked my sweet husband into letting me release them, because I'm kind of extra. And I know that I'm kind of extra, but that's kind of how I roll. If y'all been here before, you know that.
George timed out the same person that was saying weird stuff for 86k seconds.
86k seconds. I appreciate that, George. George, you're a hero. Hey, George, my friend. I have a secret, so don't tell anybody. Okay, all y'all, all 75 of y'all, let's keep this a secret.
80.
80, okay. So I want to go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time for order packing this evening. But what I think I need to do, because we're going to try a thing where we can do it at the same time, and it's never worked. But could I count on you to moderate and answer questions on the TikTok side? It might be a little bit overwhelming because I can only see the YouTube side. Would that be okay, or is that way too much to ask of you? Because if it's too much, I totally understand. But I won't be able to see any TikTok at all if we do it this way. So tell me how you're
We
feeling.
can switch back and forth, just not all.
I don't trust you. It's never worked. It's
works.
never worked.
George says, oh yeah, of course, it's easier for me on TikTok.
Okay, cool. So I need this bucket shaken, and I need to clean my cutter. Some of y'all were asking about my cutter. So this cutter is a candy cutter, and see how it has all these little bits of marshmallow on it now. So in between every single batch that I cut, I do clean these. And so that's where I do boring stuff like cleaning, and you guys go do other stuff. So you can go and show Daddy's side, and I can clean up over here, getting ready for the next flavor.
I'm just measuring out the cocoa real quick to put in hot chocolate.
Oh, we're making chocolate today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somebody
my gosh.
says ciao from Italy.
Hello, hello, my friends.
Hello.
Ciao.
I'll put this aside for using. This is the mixture it's going to be put in.
Dad, I can't see for your huge back.
Say what, Athena?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Okay, so let's see. We need more pounds. So you can show our lineup of mixers. People will enjoy that. These are all the 30-quart mixers we have to get for making these big batches of marshmallows. It's way more efficient to like just set multiple up in a row than to do one at a time, of course.
So it does take 24 hours from start to finish to make a single batch, but if we coordinate ourselves very carefully and have all these molten pots of sugar very carefully orchestrated, we can do it like a cascade, like a waterfall effect, where we can do them all kind of in line.
George says, I love this. I love how you can see the whole family working together. Not necessarily the whole family.
Actually,
Well, he's coming soon.
Sebastian is inside chopping up Oreos to use in our cookies and cream.
Well, he could be out here.
That's what he's doing right now. It's just not space. You know,
Well,
we're
there
losing
is enough space. It's just, I just need to,
Set that aside and get another pan. So I'm going to do 3 batches right now.
Someone says, hello and much love and light from Estonia.
Hello!
Hello, my Estonia friend. How are you? I've never been to Estonia, but I want to go visit Talon.
George says, you have a son? Lol, JK.
We do adopt. If you wash dishes, we will adopt. Our family is expandable.
Mom, please no.
Actually, my son really likes doing the dishes. He kind of finds it therapeutic. And he's so cute because he'll be in there washing the dishes and he whistles like a whistle champion. Like he's so good at it. And he just sounds like a happy little lark in there whistling away. The good old Snow White whistle while you work. He really does seem to enjoy it. He kind of claims that as his space, but Well, I guess whenever it's convenient for him.
Yes.
Remy, you can adopt as long as it's not another boy.
Not another boy.
Wow.
Spoken like a true teenage girl. And she hisses at me.
Someone says, I am good, thanks, just trying to get some sleep. How are y'all there?
How are we here? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Finny, you're going to have to speak up when you say things. I can't.
Someone says, I am good! I am good, thanks, just trying to get some sleep. How are y'all there?
Oh, we're working away trying to make some good candy.
Well, George says, why is watching him spray that pan so satisfying? And Grace says, hi.
Hi, Grace.
You may be alone in that.
Yeah.
And
If
Johnny
you-
says, hi, it's Johnny Mestra from SA. Can't sleep. What you guys making looking I can't read it.
Come here, Thea. Come here. Come get this.
Mm.
Oh, my friends. That, my friends, is the best marshmallow on the planet for caramel lovers. If you love caramel, if you love caramel, this is called dulce de leche, and it is a sweet milk-based caramel, but it's actually dairy-free. It's dairy-free. This is the shot I want you to get clearly. Yeah, pretty good, huh? Is that acceptable? Do you guys think that looks okay? You like my artwork, my swirl method? So that's my next cut I'm going to be doing. After I got everything all cleaned up over here.
Johnny says, you kind of sleepy life me. Well, I don't know what that means.
You kind of sleepy life me. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys kind of dig this sort of thing, don't forget to subscribe because we do this in the afternoons.
Grace said hi.
Hello, Grace. How are you? I'm glad you guys are here. Again, this is our gluten-free powdered sugar. So I'm showing this. So change over here. There we go. This is our gluten-free powdered sugar and cornstarch mix.
Tasaki says, for a second I thought it was art. Hi from England. And Johnny said, oh my god, that looks delicious.
Yes, it is delicious. This is our caramel flavored marshmallow, the dulce de leche.
And someone says, I adore caramel.
Mm-hmm. And it's dairy free. It's just kind of a happy little accident. I wasn't trying to go and check off all these little check marks saying, oh, now it's dairy free, and now I have to take this out, so now it's gluten free. And it's just that my recipe right out of the hatch was dairy free and gluten free right away. It's just my recipe worked out really well.
Johnny says, yummy, I got munchies. That's good for munchies. Thanks.
Yeah, so we make marshmallows that are real. I'm not sure if you guys have ever had real marshmallows before, but did you know that marshmallow should be in marshmallows? The marshmallow plant?
Shakini says, candy?
Yes, this is candy. We are old-fashioned candy makers specializing in real marshmallows. We use the marshmallow root of the marshmallow plant to make our candy. It is organic quality. And we don't use any corn syrup because that's not the old-fashioned kind of candy that we like to focus on here.
Honeybee says, looks awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're pretty happy with how our little marshmallowery works out here. So I'm going to lift this up and put it over here on my cutter. Get everything all lined up. And if you notice, I did have to put extra powder in the middle for when I creased it over so it wouldn't accidentally stick to itself.
Tasky says, sadly I can't eat it. I'm type 1 diabetic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Tasky also says, but it looks way too good to eat.
I think that you'll change your mind once you get it in your hands. So if you were to order, we would pack your order the very next day. A lot of places that I've heard of that have marshmallow, they make you wait 2 weeks because they have a 2-week backlog. We're super tiny. People don't know we exist. So yeah, we'll pack your order the very next day. So no waiting
Sometimes.
here.
Sometimes the same day.
Sometimes same day. Can
Actually,
you take this?
if you order right now, we'll probably pack it today.
Oh, if you order right now, we'll probably pack it today, and you can see that order being packed live on TikTok later this afternoon. Actually, we'll do it here, won't we, Tim? We'll do it
Yeah.
here because you're gonna promise me it's gonna work. That we're gonna double stream.
I promise you.
All right, I'm gonna get where your foot is. If you could.
George says this flavor is a new favorite, and Johnny says, what else do you guys make at the Toasty?
We make marshmallows. We have about 40 different flavors. We do have.
I think he's asking for flavors.
Yeah, so we have 40 different flavors, and we have 3 bundles that are kind of good for people that are unfamiliar with this. So you can kind of get a little bit of a variety pack. So this one is in our bougie bundle, and the bougie bundle has this caramel dulce de leche. It has rose pistachio, champagne and sugar, lavender and honey, pears in wine syrup, and I'm trying to think about what I'm forgetting.
Someone's saying, what is your mother's 3 favorites?
My personal favorite one, oh yeah, creamy taro is in the bougie bundle. My personal favorite is creamy taro. I love taro. If you guys have ever had boba tea before, can you guys say something in the chat? Maybe say boba. Boba in the chat if you've ever had boba tea before, because taro is a really popular boba tea flavor.
Vero says, hello guys, how are you doing?
Hello, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. I've got excellent help in the kitchen today, and we're doing our beautiful caramel dulce de leche. This is part of our bougie bundle, and you can also get it by itself if you choose. But yeah. Has anyone said boba in the chat?
Nope.
I guess it's a different environment.
Honeybee says, pistachio rose sounds amazing.
Oh, it is so good. It's so pretty too. We do use real pistachios on that. You want to get a little bit closer? I can come do some covering over here.
Theo says,
I need
do you
this.
send it to all over the world, and how long does it take before it goes bad?
I've had friends come and say in my various lives that they opened up stuff 3 or 4 months later or 5 months later, and it's still totally fine. So they're very, very shelf stable. I need this shaken and okay.
Someone says,
Okay.
sounds delicious, and someone else, no, the same person says, I have tasted boba.
Oh yes, boba. So yeah, the creamy taro is really popular in boba tea. That's why I asked, because it's kind of an unusual flavor, but it's my personal favorite, and so that's why I recommend that one. It is a deep, velvety, rich, nutty vanilla flavor with slight floral undertones and slight earthy undertones. If you enjoy floral flavors like lavender and honey and rose pistachio, that sort of thing, you'll enjoy the taro. It's not very floral though, so if you are not so sure, it's I don't know. I've never met anyone that doesn't like taro.
Delicious.
Johnny says, I'm enjoying your process, really interesting. And
Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here.
someone says, I heart those s'mores. And Theo says, do you send everywhere?
I do. We do ship everywhere. In fact, yesterday we shipped to Japan, for example. So yes.
Yep, that was just
Do you want?
yesterday.
So this door needs to be shut. I can't have this door open. Do you want to kind of show Daddy sprinkling this into the pan?
I'm not going to.
Oh, you're not going to. What is that?
This is the vanilla wafers to go on top of that banana.
Oh, that's the
pie.
vanilla wafers, y'all. We're gonna do the banana cream pie today. So he's measuring it out, putting it in those. You should show what he's doing, sweetheart. Yeah, so he's just measuring that out, and
Yes.
Johnny
Press them
says,
up.
looks really cool. Feels like I'm backstage at the Toasty S'mores.
Mhm. Yep, you are.
all right.
Brushing up to sprinkle on the top later on.
So if you want to come get me doing marshmallows again, that's fine. I do need this taken care of. So I'm running out of space, and I'm begging someone to come help me. Oh, I hear help coming. Make sure you shut that door behind you. You want to get closer?
As he doesn't.
You want to get close? There we go. Nice. Nice close-ups there.
Theo says, "Yay! It looks crazy good. Just have to taste it."
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, hundreds of people would agree that it is the best marshmallow you'll ever have, because this is one of the few places on the planet Earth where you can get real marshmallows made old-fashioned style with real marshmallow root. It just
George.
doesn't happen.
George says, "Help is here." Well,
Yay! Help!
and someone says, "I love marshmallows." And Johnny says, I would if I could fly. I'd love to help."
Well, if you like watching this, if you kind of like our vibe, consider giving us a follow. We are trying to nurture our YouTube channel because this is where we want to be full time. I love YouTube, and if you love YouTube too, we'd love for you to hang out with us.
You know, I was thinking, I guess it depends on which room has more people. When we go live on both tonight, we can have one chat up at the other, but not both.
I'd rather respond to YouTube people because I trust our moderators to help out with TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that bucket comes back soon. That's not coming back soon. Can you please dump that into a bucket? Because I'm halfway through with this batch.
Someone says, "How long have you been in business?" Thank you.
Hey, we've been in business for about, we're coming up on 2 years. So we're still super new. My family and I have been making candy together as a family thing for many years. And that's kind of how we stumbled into it, is that my kids and I made candy together.
George says, "We got TikTok. No worries, husband." Lol.
I love you for that. Thank you, good sir.
Johnny says, "The process looks really cool. My daughter would love to see this."
Yeah, get the whole family together. We do try to keep it family friendly. Yeah,
Melissa says, "Where are you based?"
we are in the beautiful state of New Mexico in the United States, but we do ship worldwide. If you're in the continental US, we do free shipping over $40. So that's the most affordable way to try us out, is making sure you get that free shipping threshold of 40. Yeah, lots of bundles if you're kind of like, hey, I'm kind of filling out what to do here.
Melissa says, "Ordering now." Well, this looks amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, make sure you get that free shipping. We do ice packs and insulation with all of our orders, so you don't have to worry about things. It'll come to you in great shape. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, honey. Make sure you're not locking your knees.
I'm not.
I'm desperate for a bucket.
Yeah, come on.
I've been talking about it. Give me a bucket. I'm that one. Give me a bucket.
The Ruby Raven says, "A lot of loving care is going into this." And King says, "What is this?"
These are real gourmet marshmallows. These are our dulce de leche flavor. It's basically a caramel. And this extra powder will get knocked off. But if you're kind of curious about it, you can zoom in on this sign right here. So we are one of the few places in the entire world making real marshmallows the old-fashioned way, using real marshmallow in your marshmallow. It's just unheard of to use it like this. And we never use corn syrup. So if these different things are appealing to you, maybe give us a look. We are free shipping in the U.S. continental over 40.
Ronnie says, "So you guys can deliver to Soweto in South Africa?"
Yep, we sure can. We, just to give you an idea, we're shipping to Japan today. So we do ship all over. We've shipped to the Netherlands, we've shipped to the UK, all over the place.
Someone says, "Wow, we have a home and family in Santa Fe, and have lots of family as well."
Oh, yeah, Santa Fe is beautiful. What an artistic city. I love it. It's beautiful.
King says, "Oh, looks good."
Thank you so much. If you guys are kind of enjoying the stretch and pull and all that, consider subscribing. Maybe tell some friends if you know anyone that does marshmallows, and if they enjoy candy, maybe tell them that there's a real marshmallow out there.
Hey, Mom.
Hmm.
Can Sebastian take over like a cake? I'm sweating.
Okay. I doubt it. I doubt he can take over.
But they can't do this.
You're not going to do this anymore?
Yeah, I kind of can't. Sebastian can, but I can't.
She seems to think that she can't do the camera anymore.
Because I can't breathe.
Well, I'm taking over the camera.
Okay.
Take this and put it away. All right, guys. I'm still here, but I'm gonna do this solo because my daughter is tired. Yeah, family business, y'all. That's how we roll. Sorry about all the crazy, unhelpful camera angles. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. My daughter is. I've never seen marshmallow with that bug. What does that mean? Marshmallow is a plant. It's a plant. We're heading out to New Mexico in a few months. Hey! Hello, Carmela. How are you? Where do you order the... Oh, that big. The toastysmore.com, my friend. Sorry, I had to kind of take over. My daughter was getting tired, so I've got the camera strapped around my neck now, so I look a little bit like a circus, but I'll do the best I can for you. All right. So yeah, our marshmallows are pretty big because I'm kind of extra. Thank you for that order. I appreciate you. Yeah, I make my marshmallows at least 2 ounces a piece, and they're about 2-inch cubed in size. They're pretty massive. So yeah, usually they're a little taller than 2 inches, because my wire cutter here, this beautiful contraption, the wires are set to 2 inches apart. So it just keeps everything nice and tidy. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, my kids actually don't have phones. We don't do phones in our family for them because I feel like it. I mean, it's a personal thing. No judgment, but it's not for us. We feel like no phone is the play for them at their age. So, yeah. Website to order, yes, thetoastysmore.com. So that's the spelling of it right there. It's my fancy little paper that has my little sugars. I use different sugars depending on what I'm cutting, so I don't cross-contaminate. Yeah, thetoastysmore.com is our home. We use real marshmallow to make our marshmallows. I know it's kind of crazy concept, and never any corn syrup. So that's us. Yeah. You're getting diabetes just watching this. Impressive tool. Do you know how it was made? Is it stainless steel? It's a stainless steel. Yeah, it's. Can you explain how beef gelatin is used and does not affect the flavor? Yes, most marshmallows are made with pork gelatin. So the stuff that you see at the grocery store is made with pork gelatin, and it's just a clean, refined gelatin, basically, of like making it springy. But when we use the beef gelatin instead of the pork gelatin, beef has more collagen in it. So it creates a superior candy. Most candies use pork gelatin, like in their gummies. It's used in gummies, it's used in marshmallows. People just don't think about it or know about it, but you certainly never taste it. It's just, it's an ingredient. And this particular ingredient is very high quality because it is halal certified. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of making it akin to pasture-raised eggs. You know, the standards of pasture-raised eggs is a higher standard. Well, the halal is a much higher standard. So the welfare of the animal is really important. The environment has to be clean, well kept. It has very high standards for the animal, and it must be treated humanely. It's a very high standard, just like the kosher standards are very, very high standards. It's just that we got a lot more requests for the halal certificate. So we grabbed that certificate for the beef gelatin to maintain that high integrity for the animal welfare. We are not religious, we're not political, so it's just an integrity of the value of the ingredient and how well the animal is treated. It is not vegetarian friendly, my friend. How many batches of one flavor do you do in one day? Ruby, I'm able, with the 4 of us combined, my whole family, we can do about 6 batches a day comfortably, but we work all day long. So about 9 hours a day, all of us. And so about 6 batches a day, because one batch takes about 24 hours from start to finish. Because we're doing old style techniques, the old fashioned techniques of using that real marshmallow root, that adds 12 hours to the process. So that's why it takes so long. Thank you so much for that order. I appreciate you. We do have bundles available if you're kind of like overwhelmed by the amount of flavors we have, because I know we have about 40 flavors. A lot of those are released in the bundles. We'll be putting those out individually in the store soon. I'm also working on a sour bundle. I do have sour green apple, but the other fruit flavors are going to be wild cherry, watermelon, mango, pineapple, and blue raspberry added to that green apple. So we can do a 6-pack of, oh, thank you for the sub, Colton. I appreciate you. Look at how massive. Oh my gosh, this one's too big. This one's more than 2 inches. Look at my hand. My hands are pretty average. I'm pretty average sized. Look how that's 1 marshmallow. So a package has 3 of these marshmallows in it. So over 6 ounces. It is extremely labor intensive, and part of me, Amy, I'm like, what am I doing? I should have picked cotton candy or something. It's a little easier. Or toffee. You know, there's easier candies out there labor-wise, but they do have more costs for ingredients. And I'm sorry that y'all are going to be like tossed around as I clean my cutter. I just don't have the help holding my camera, so please bear with me. I'll try to be entertaining, but I'm going to be cleaning off my cutter here with you by my side. I am using hot water to clean. It's just sugar, so I don't use any chemicals. You're not going to be tasting chemicals as I clean my cutter. Oh, God, this is hard to do. Those mom struggles, y'all. Oh, my goodness. And there's sugar that needs to be... Do I need to take that off the heat?
No, I got it.
Okay, so right now we've got sugar bubbling away under here, my friends, and the alarms are going off. So my husband's taking care of that. We invested, well, we went into credit card debt to get our different mixers so that we can have our candy machines working and making great candy for y'all. This is not a hobby. This is our love. So we're focused on growing our whole thing here. I'm sorry about the view. I just have to clean this, and I can't think of any other way to do it by myself. All right. I'm experimenting trying to turn jelly into strawberry laces at the moment. It's very interesting. Just citric acid and a bit of flavor. Flour, interesting. Beef means it was from a cow. Yeah. And it is halal certified, so you know that animal had really good environment and humane conditions, that it was being handled in a nice, clean environment. They're very strict on their certifications, and it's extremely expensive, honestly, for me to use that. I could use cheaper ingredients, but I just refuse. Even though my prices are cheaper than any other gourmet marshmallow on the market. It's just that, we have low overhead, as you guys can see. I don't have a social media person to help me with my camera, for example. I don't have employees. It's just me and the family kind of doing the struggle bus together. So if you don't mind the struggle bus, we'd love for you to join us because, you know, we like to have a good time with our candy. I'm just cleaning all this the best I can. And again, there's no cross-contamination risk. I don't have any gluten. I do specific order of cutting so that I don't have cross-contamination.
I have recruited our son to hold the camera while you cut.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, great. So my son is going to hold this. Yay, thank you. Come over here and help me because this is really hard to do. So just keep it in the thing, you know? Okay. So I'm just going to clean this space. And it's just sugar. It's just sugar. So there's powdered sugar everywhere here. It's just kind of how it goes. So I'm going from one gluten-free to another gluten-free. So this one is a huge improvement over the aesthetic of the previous one. This is our mint chocolate chip. So I am introducing an allergen, dairy. So the one after this also has dairy, so I don't have cross-contamination. This is done with natural colors. This is our mint chocolate chip. And the natural colors are kind of an interesting experience. I don't do the entire batch with the green color. I only do the top. Because, well, number one, this natural color is really expensive. And number two, the way that the sugar molecules expand and turn white like this makes it very difficult for natural colors to penetrate and color the whole thing without oversaturating it
Just as an
with
example,
the dye.
this bottle is $75.
Yeah. It's expensive natural colors, but I do what I can. My point with this is I do what I can to not pass that down, that expense, to not pass that down to you guys, but you get the benefits of the natural colors. So this is kind of how I keep the costs down. This is our gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend so that things don't stick. Thank you so much for the purchase. I appreciate y'all. Remember, we do free shipping over 40 to the continental U.S., but we do ship worldwide. We do include ice packs and insulation with every single order, no matter how small. But that free shipping over 40 is the least expensive way for you to try us out. We do have bundles. All of our bundles are gluten-free. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So, George, what do you think of the new chocolate mint look? It's better, isn't it? Let's see if I can cut it, though. I'm a little concerned about these wires navigating around all these chocolate chips. So they're not going to be perfectly square, but I'm going to do what I can to make them as pretty as possible. But each bag will have 6 ounces, even if there's like some little wobbles and mistakes here and there. So I'm going to get where you are so you can switch with me. All right, here we go. Good luck to me.
Good luck.
Once I start, I really can't stop because I'm committed to the cut and I can't go back. I can't go back and fix things. So you can see kind of the wires are kind of navigating around certain chocolate chips, like this one right here. That's going to have a little wobble in it because it's not going to cut the chocolate chip. So it's going to be the best we can. And I have to be careful not to get my fingers for this last part because I have almost done that before. Oh, look at how good that looks. It's pretty good. So you can see, if you can do a close-up for me right here, Sebastian. So there's some like little warbles where it goes around the different chips. So that's just the way it goes. But it's not too bad.
That's just on the surface.
Yeah, it's on the surface, yeah. The weight, I always under promise and over deliver on the weight of the packages.
The marshmallows imperfections are perfect.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've used real full-size chocolate chips in my marshmallows because I was worried about how this would work. And I just kind of decided to let it go. And just take it how it comes, you know? Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. But then we got things like this one. It only has like 3 chips. So that makes me feel bad. Maybe that's over there. I'm not sure. That was almost my finger. All right. I need this transferred over because this hasn't been shaken.
Yeah, I still have to do that.
All right. So I'll take the camera and you can do that for me. Ha 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 ha. I am going to be the camera person now. You are belong to me now. So my wonderful husband is doing some measuring of our secret ingredients to go into this one. What flavor are we making?
Banana cream pie.
Banana cream pie. Hey there, CAC. Yes, we ship to Canada. We ship worldwide. Banana cream pie. And it's going to have some vanilla wafers. We got some, our little setup here is ready to go. It will be topped with vanilla wafers. We got that predetermined amount. You're wonderful. Aww. Please say I remembered your name. Yes, you did. That's my name. You did it, CAC. Well done. I'm terrible with names. I require name tags. I just can't do it. You know, Tim, I feel like this pan right here needs a little brushing up.
Oh.
Can you get that right there and brush that up? That made me feel better. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm proud of you too. I need a better memory. That's so kind. That's so kind. So this one, am I doing this? Or he's doing it, okay. And I'm not gonna get him in the camera because he's underage and he just wants me to not do it. So I respect. All right, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go back to cutting or peeling this. My name is Carrie. I got you, Carrie. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. Mint chocolate chip. Oh my goodness. This one is offered in the shop on its own outside of the bundles. If you like mint chocolate chips. So I know it's white on the rest of the marshmallow, but that is 100% mint chocolate chip flavored. And the green is just natural dyes. Quick as a hiccup. Oh my gosh, I need to remember that. I would say I have the memory of a goldfish. But yeah, quick as a hiccup is what Carrie just said that her memory is. I love that. Quick as a hiccup. That's actually really charming. I love that. So there we go, a mint chocolate chip. I feel like it's a little hard to do the big chocolate chips. Maybe we should switch to the miniature ones, but they're a lot more expensive. Do I do that? Do I bother? I don't know. Let's see where that belongs. Oh, it belongs to the right. So I'm just kind of making space here until I get my bucket back. Can I get my bucket back? Or a bucket? Do you have a website? Nana, yes, I do. It is thetoastysmore.com. It should be in the description of this video, but if you can't see it, it is thetoastysmore.com. And we do ship worldwide. We do free shipping over 40 to the U.S. continental. I'm excited to put my weekly order in tonight. Yay, banana cream pie. Yes, we're making banana cream pie right now. Maybe swirl some chocolate on top lightly to make up for the navigated chips. Amy, that's what I did originally, and it looked, I feel kind of not good. I ground up the chocolate, kind of like that. You know, I put it in a big food processor, and then I swirled them in, and it looked kind of like I was making a dirt pie. Oh, Carrie, no. I try to keep it pretty PG here. Besides, my kids will make me put money in the swear jar if I say that. Yeah, it looked like one of those little, dirt pies is all I can think of. I mean, it worked great for spreading it out, but gosh. And those little chocolate chips cost a lot. I don't know if I want to spend money on that. Give me a bucket, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's sassy today, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, someone came into my live yesterday on TikTok, and they spelled out something phonetically. And I'm a trusting person. Maybe I'm gullible, whatever. But they spelled it out phonetically, and I started reading it out and like sounding it out as I said it. And they made me say a dirty word. I was like, oh my gosh. I walked into that. Too trusting. Too trusting. Here we go, my darlings. And this is the holy bucket where we remove the extra powder. My fancy design. That should probably patent, but you know, I'm busy. I'm doing other stuff, y'all. Oh, you love the sound when it's happening together. They did me dirty. Those shenanigans that they're pulling on me. Yeah, they're like, do you have a deal? And then dough? And I said it. And then I gave them a pretty hard time. You know, we're just joking, but you know. They did me in. I don't have very many flavors to do today. My husband was not feeling well yesterday, so we kind of had to slow down a little bit. It's hard to do alone, so we only did a few ones, but we got to play catch up. How many batches are we making today, darling? Because we need to get caught up.
6.
We're doing 6 today. He's feeling better, thank goodness. BeToastySmore.com for real marshmallows. Don't be bamboozled anymore. Straight into the wall, George. Straight into the wall. Was I too, like, immediately, I didn't skip a beat, did I? I was like, yeah, but you could plug that straight into the wall and ride that bad boy. That was pretty direct. Basically telling me he could go, take care of whatever. Praying for your husband and you and your whole family. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, he was, you know how men are. They kind of have, they're not, when they get sick, they have a hard time. At least mine is that way. I can't speak for all men, of course. But that's just been my experience here. Lots of QQs. Yeah, he was crabby too. But you know, maybe I'm not the easiest person in the world to deal with 100% of the time. That could be kind of tiring. Because I never turn off. I'm a workaholic, you know, from my military service, you know, as a combat medic. I'm kind of just always wired to go, and be prepared for anything. So it can be a lot to deal with. You snorted too. Aw, Carrie. Look at these beautiful marshmallows. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of these. These are way better looking, but I'm still kind of feeling like, uh-oh, the battery's about to die on this phone. Tim, the battery. Well, I'm gonna go get some now, but thank you for being so friendly and involved with your fans and customers despite the fact that you're up to your ear in puff work. Puff work! People support you and love you all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That does help. I know the love, it just dinged at me and it said I have a little bit. This is an older phone that we decided to help us. Maybe I'll switch to mine. Hello there. Hi Etna, how are you? Greetings from the United States. We're in the beautiful state of New Mexico. We're up in a mountain village.
Drop test.
Drop test. All right. So here's what we do to see if it's ready. Wait for it. There it is. It's ready. Huzzah! Look at the size of that. And then we've got our other mixers going here. This one is going to be strawberries and cream. Good evening. Hello, my friend from South Africa. I hope you're well. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Ruby. And this one is going to be hot chocolate. I got some chocolate over here ready to go into that one. So that's going to be, that's the one when I powder it, I have to prepare myself emotionally because there's chocolate everywhere. I may or may not enjoy that one. Here's our mint chocolate chip. This one is in our birthday wish bundle if you kind of can't decide between different flavors. That way you got a variety pack. We have 3 variety bundles right now and free shipping over $40 to the US continental, and we do ship worldwide. We use ice packs and insulation in every single order. Most of our stuff is gluten-free. Example 50. Say hi, Mike. What? Look at that. This one got more than this one, so we'd have to put those together. Real quick, I love the sour watermelon peeps, so be on the lookout for those if you ever do that. I will do sour watermelon, yes. Hero. You're too generous, too generous. We will do a sour bundle. It'll have sour green apple, sour watermelon, sour blueberry, blue raspberry, sour mango, sour pineapple. Did I do 6? Was that 6?
Can I get the 4?
Sure. All right, he wants me to do 4. Here we go, and it lands. Beautiful. This is going to be our vanilla. This is our banana. Oh my gosh, banana cream pie. That's the word. I was like, where's my words? They're not here. Banana cream pie. It's too bad that you're in the light. I wish that we had better lighting for this. And we kind of tap inside it to get the air bubbles out. We don't touch at all because this is warm. We don't want to touch hot sugar, so we don't contact with it. Yeah, we're in the beautiful state of New Mexico. We are in a mountain village. Now we're going to sprinkle the vanilla wafers. Are you going to do that or am I?
He said no.
Okay, well, I'm doing it then.
Well, what are we doing?
I'm doing it, apparently.
He said no. He said not to do that.
I said I can't. I said I can't.
So I'm doing
Ask
it.
whether I should.
Okay, that's not what I heard. I heard I'm needed, and so I jumped in. I jumped in. Are you able to stir this in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And please make sure the corners are nice and full. Okay. I think if you rotate the spatula instead of not rotating it, it's better on the edges. You know what I mean?
I disagree.
Okay. There we go. He's going to stir that in. If we don't stir it in, it won't, it'll all come off when I start cutting. So we kind of work it in, but this is how much there is. It doesn't look like this at all in the package, because in the package it's more stirred in. So just know that this is how much you're getting. Quite a bit of cookie. No, they do not heat. We've got heaters separate. So to kind of show you what's going on, see the blue underneath there? Because this is a pretty safe work environment, we're able to heat underneath. Thank you for the thumbs up suggestion. So he's removing this whisk.
No, I was just.
Oh, you're fixing it. Oh, I see what you're doing. I understand. Got it. Yeah, this is the fun part. So we put the chocolate in. And now, oh my goodness. I wish it were more clear. Yeah, banana cream pie. So this is going to be our hot chocolate flavor, which is our chocolate flavor. And I'm back to my mint chocolate chip. If you guys are curious about us, we are the Toasted S'more. We're family owned and operated. We obviously have no employees, otherwise I'd have someone holding the phone for me. But we are one of the very few shops in the entire world making real old-fashioned marshmallows. We use real marshmallow in our marshmallows, and we don't ever use corn syrup. So, yeah. Yeah, I need to charge this phone. It's about to die, isn't it? Is it about to die? Oh, yeah, finished product. Let's see. Do we have any, here, actually. Yeah. So, bear with me, guys. So our bagging machine here, see that bagging machine? That saves me 8 hours a day. I used to literally bag these by hand 8 hours a day. And I've designed these little bags, and we put all our ingredients on that. And see that slogan? Life is sweeter when we come together. That is our vibe here. If you like that, maybe consider giving us a follow if you haven't. This is our butter vanilla. And yeah, this is our packaged ones right there. So, boop, those are ready to be put in the shelves and organized. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, my phone is probably going to die soon. I just have no idea when. But this is the bagging machine that we filled up all of our credit cards with. So yeah, and they're going to be put through here soon. Chugga chugga choo choo, wrapped up, all nice and tidy, and put it there. So there's the tall man. Back to this one. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we do free shipping over 40. Just make sure you take advantage of that. It kind of breaks my heart when I see people getting one package and they're paying for the shipping. It's the most expensive way to try us out. But we do have 3 different bundles. How long does it usually take to ship after ordering? Amy, we typically pack your order the very next day. I know most of these places, they have a 2-week waiting period, but we're tiny. Not a lot of people even know we exist. So we pack your order the next day. If it's not too nosy, question how many kids. We have 2 kiddos. So I served in the Army. I was a combat medic. And as soon as I got out of the Army, I tricked this poor guy into, oh, I can't do this without arms because I'm not touching the phone. I tricked him and we had kids. What a sucker. Yeah. You know, after all the trauma of being a combat medic, I could have probably gotten a job as an EMT on any ambulance in the country. But frankly, I wanted to kind of settle down and make candy. So I had to, you know, I had to trick him. It didn't take much tricking, by the way. Okay, here we go. Drop test. Here we go. Everybody hold your breath. Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? We need the glop. There's the glop.
It's a little early.
I think it's good. What is that?
Strawberries.
Strawberries and cream. A little early? You think it's too early?
Yeah, it's not quite ready.
One more? Okay, it looks kind of close, but I'll... Whatever you want to do, boo.
Yeah, it's close.
It's close. I don't know. I'm an awful lot to deal with. Let's see how this goes. Oh, look. Not too bad. A nice even spread there. There we go. Do a little bit. Not too shabby. I'm a little worried about knocking off those chocolate chips, though. In my opinion, just get all 3 bundles. It's the best way to try. That's true. There's an awful lot. But all the bundles, just so you guys know, the bundles are gluten-free. So I'm skipping out all the ones that have gluten. There's about 5 flavors that have gluten, like the s'mores, the banana cream pie, that kind of stuff. I just keep it out. That way people can have a safe way to get our candy and the bundles. So if you want those with the cookies or the gluten, like the s'mores and the banana, you'll have to get it separately. So, oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate your encouragement. Sometimes I get a little blue. This one's massive. What happened here? Why is this one so big? Did I mess up? The chip just kind of decided you're going to be huge. And then this one only has 3. So I'm going to have to put this one with this one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I didn't do a very good job. I'm going to have to group them up. Son, oh, he's gone. He likes to do the bagging machine because he gets to operate a noisy machine. So he tries to help me kind of group them together like that, where they're kind of evened out, like one has more chips than the other. So, lucky person.
Okay, drop test number 2.
Drop test number 2. Is this?
Really sure it's gonna be good.
This is going to be good. Okay. Here we go. We're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. There we go. Okay.
What I'm watching for is the amount of time it takes for
Yeah.
a big glob to fall.
Yeah. It did glop kind of fast. You're right.
Yeah.
And if you could you squeeze out that pink for me? Because that's just, I don't know what it is with that natural pink color, but it's like,
Well, it's just very thick.
it's so thick. I can barely squeeze it. I do
It
have...
works really well.
I know it seems kind of weird for me to do all this all day long, but I do have some hand injuries from the Army, because, you know, I had to carry soldiers and heavy stuff. So I have to be a little careful, you know. So squeezing the bottles is actually surprisingly hard for me.
Special. You get the phone in my pocket. And socket.
All right. So
That's the left pocket.
are y'all gonna pour that?
No, the one quick. Yeah, that.
And this is now someone else's problem. I'm not cleaning it. I have this to clean, this beautiful machine. I did get this custom made for us. Most candy machines or for cutting for marshmallows are much smaller. Most marshmallows on the market are 1 inch or 1 1/4 inches, maybe as big as 1.5 inches, but I have them 2 inches. I'm a superhero. Let's see. I am kind of proud of this next flavor. Bear with me, you guys have to clean. I know it's not nutrient. It's like, oh my god, this crazy woman. And I don't know when my battery's going to die, so who's going to join us for packing orders?
Yeah, that's pretty close, but it's not ready.
So this is just water, hot water that I'm cleaning my machine with,
Okay.
because I don't want you guys tasting any cleaning materials. It's just sugar, so I just clean it with hot water in between. And there's nothing to cross-contaminate as far as like glutens to non-gluten, so we're very Oh, you're pouring. Okay, wonderful. So we're doing strawberries and cream. Look at that. Oh, I don't have the sour pack made yet, my friend. I only have created the sour green apple. I haven't made the rest yet. But that's on the to-do list. I just want to make y'all, salivate a little bit. But we do have the sour green apple. That one was a success. The last time I'd made a sour marshmallow, I made it so sour it dissolved the entire marshmallow in the packaging. So I have to calm down a little bit. I like to be extra.
I'm really looking forward to the sour wild cherry.
The sour wild cherry. The wild cherry is his. Yeah, he really loves the wild cherry. That one was pretty darn good. Sour mango, sour pineapple, sour blue raspberry, and that watermelon as well. Yeah, I'll do the swirls. I wouldn't expect you to. I'm kind of the swirl person. Make it look, the signature look of the toasty s'more. Sorry, guys. I know. I have this contraption around my neck, and I do apologize that I can't really give you guys good views while I'm cleaning, because I'm trying to do. Oh God! It almost fell. I'm trying to do lots of stuff at once, and it's hard. Okay. And Chinese. So I'm improving the cookie dough from my first year of making cookie dough marshmallows. All right, y'all. I'm pretty proud of this. I'm a little nuts about this flavor. This is our new cookie dough flavor. This is topped with brown sugar, so it has real cookie dough texture. Oh, I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. And this is my last one to cut today. And I will be swirling. So I'm going to kind of rub in the brown sugar. Again, I was going from a gluten-free marshmallow with dairy to another gluten-free marshmallow with dairy, so just the same buzz. It's fine. Heard.
Just in time.
Just in time. So, hopefully with all this pressing in, I'm pressing pretty hard. Here we go, here's reveal. Yeah. Go big or go home, I say. Cookie dough. This is in our birthday wish bundle. I have not released it yet by itself because, it's just us. But yeah, not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Amy, I don't mean to brag, but I smell awesome. Oh, we got some chocolate, which is really darn good. This one was super hard for me to perfect. There we go. That's lovely. This is the most challenging one, I think, simply because marshmallow is a water-based candy and chocolate is fat-based. If you put too much fat in a marshmallow mixture, well, any fat, it will deflate the marshmallow, including cocoa powder. All right, I'm gonna get this a little farther away because I'm totally blind. Do you know when the Sour Pack will be able to buy, make a perfume? I imagine we can get it released by this coming week.
Oh no. We're just now getting caught up from releasing all the bundles.
I mean, like in the coming week, we can get it done.
Yeah, next week, you mean?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
What else would it be? Help me understand.
well, coming week, but I mean the next 7 days.
Well, that's kind of what I mean, man. I don't understand. This is all natural colors, by the way, my friends. Look at that, natural pink. So the fun thing is, like, if you could see, oh, awesome. The sticker is freaking torn off. But you can see on the side here, beet. Beet. Doesn't taste like beet, though. It doesn't taste like much of anything, really. They refine it so where it doesn't have all the flavor of the beet. I know this looks a little crazy,
Oh,
but
so
trust the process. Trust the
that was
process.
the bundle.
Bundles, darling. Oh, no. Did you make a mistake? I'm so sorry, son. Don't throw the marshmallows. Calm down. Jeez Louise. Thank you for that purchase, y'all. My son has a meltdown and starts throwing marshmallows. They're safe, y'all, but it's just they're packaged.
They're bouncy.
They're bouncy. Ah.
Okay, call the floor, please.
This has happened before, as you can tell. Kind of happens. Can you do it, son? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at you. I'm only laughing because I've done that kind of stuff before too.
It's not that many packages compared to last time where I did 3
Yeah.
batches worth. And,
Yeah, well.
well, actually, no, that's 4.
Yeah, we'll be more clear about what is in bundles. My son likes to do the bagging machine because it's fun for him to operate, and so
No, I know how
Wait.
to operate
you know how to operate. Well, teach us how. He's like, I want to gatekeep the bagging
I said
machine.
that once.
I'll never forget it. Well, kind of like how I gatekeep the swirls, right?
I'll never live it down.
I know this looks crazy, y'all. Trust the process. 10% battery left. You know what? We're fine.
Yeah, go for long enough.
I'm over here snorting. All right. This is where I have to pay attention. If I miss comments, bear with me, my friends.
Yeah, I normally have it charging all night, but last night I got unplugged in the middle of the night.
Why did it get unplugged in the middle of the night?
What?
Sorry,
Why?
I was sleepwalking.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. That's
Yeah.
really suspicious.
I was sleepwalking, sorry.
Yeah, right.
No, the plug under the bed got loose.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
the kind of excuse we would use in high school, right? Let's do better. Y'all hear him sign at me, y'all? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm pressing my luck. I know this looks a little crazy. Trust me. It's starting to come together. It's starting to look a little bit prettier. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to go slow, otherwise it looks like garbage.
I have to take UPS packages.
Bye.
Sebastian, can you do the cocoa on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. Never mind, I was going to say the sieve is right where you need it. Fantastic. So who's going to come to my live for packing orders this evening? You. I'm so glad.
I lied.
You
I'm not
lied.
coming.
You're not coming? Well then, fine. You just be that flavor, okay? Okay?
What?
I said you just be that flavor then. Tart little beep 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 beep. You see that I put up with every day, y'all? Poor me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even in the screen. Oh my gosh. So sorry, friends. I try to make sure that the corners are super full. There we go. Not too bad. Strawberries and cream. This is in our bestseller bundle. If you're kind of like not sure, you want to try stuff out. Strawberries and cream. See, it looked horrible when I first started, didn't it? But it comes out pretty good. If you're patient and slow, it comes out pretty nice. And it took me a while to figure out how to do that. Yay, Amy's gonna be there. Cloud's gonna be there. I'm just now kind of growing back and seeing some of the comments. I'm like, I wonder what I said. I don't know. It's always like that. JK, I won't be there. Oh, here we go. So here is our chocolate.
No, please.
I'm not getting you. I'm not getting you.
No, I don't
So
care.
here's our sifter. You're okay.
No, please, I'm doing a bad job.
You're fine. It's gonna be equaled out. So we do a careful little sifting thing here. See that? So that it's a nice. This is the only flavor that we do it like this. So that is pure cocoa in there, and it's going through a fine sieve, so that it has a nice, beautiful kiss of cocoa on the top. And then once it gets all evened out, it'll be beautiful and smooth. So he's gonna come back and fill these little areas in. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, just doing a little
You're,
rough
you're,
job of
you're
it.
fine. You're gonna go back and get it all fixed. But again, we can't touch it because it is molten sugar still. Like the pan, like I touched the outside, it's still pretty darn warm. So yeah, we don't make contact with the candy, but you can see those swirls from this angle, and he'll just fill those in. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. That is gonna be so pretty. Good job on the swirls, son. You did nice. All right.
See it when the marshmallows stick.
And then I'm pretty much the one that does these swirls. Although I see this now and I'm like, oh, I want to touch it. And I have to do my job like quickly, otherwise it starts to do bad things. Yeah, that's pretty good looking. So we're making 3 batches today. I'm gonna put this thing here, honey. Brain no forward go, words gone. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna get him in the camera. Respecting privacy. Oh, I really don't know how much battery I have. But we're gonna do this cookie dough. Again, it's in the birthday wish bundle. Ah! Stephanie 2028. Yeah, if I suddenly stop, I will come back on a different phone. You were stressing him out. When am I not?
Or you get the
How long do they have to
and
cool?
replace its battery, because that's totally how it works.
Probably like an hour, but they won't be ready like to cut. So this time tomorrow we'll be cutting these marshmallows. So tomorrow you'll see me cutting these. That one lasts because it's messy as heck. And this one we made yesterday. So what?
So as you can see,
Yeah, very messy. You know what? I want to use a different kind of sugar. So this is a smooth sugar. I'm gonna go with this sugar that I like to use for texture, because cookie dough, I'm kind of thinking about it. Cookie dough has that brown sugar texture in it, right? It has that granulated sugar texture. So I'm adding it. This is a special one that's textured. Woo, this is gonna be awesome. Hi, my name is Karen. What are you making? Hey Karen, welcome in. My battery is low. I don't know how long I'm gonna have, but we're the Toasty S'more. We make real marshmallows using real marshmallow roots, and we don't ever use corn syrup. So we're just here making candy. This is our cookie dough flavor. And first, so you can see our marshmallows are ridiculously big. They're 2-inch cubes. They're about 2 ounces a piece. We have variety packs, variety bundles if you're kind of like feeling overwhelmed and not so sure what you want to do. All of our variety bundles are gluten-free. They are not dairy-free. However, the birthday wish bundle has several that has chocolate chips in it, being this one of them, this being one of them. I Yoda sometimes, y'all. So yeah, this is our cookie dough. It has the brown sugar on top and chocolate chips, obviously. So, put that back. Yeah, so marshmallows were never my thing. They were never a favorite of mine because, sadly, you know, most of us have been exposed to Jiffy Puff and that white sacks of sadness at the grocery store. They're just not any good, right? I'm sorry if I offend anyone saying that, but I just don't know anyone that is like, yum, let me get some Jiffy Puff, you know, or Jet Puff, whatever the heck it is. But you hide marshmallows in other things. It's not treated as a candy all on its own. And we'd like to change that. But we make old-fashioned style marshmallows with real marshmallow roots. There are other marshmallow companies. You guys have choices. I'm aware of that. But we'd love for you to give us a try. but we are the only one, as far as I'm aware, that uses old-fashioned techniques using real marshmallow root. And we also never use corn syrup. It's usually the number one ingredient, but we don't ever use corn syrup. Everything we use color-wise is natural colors. Our sprinkles are all made in shop. Natural color sprinkles. Whole shebang. I would be so tempted to pull a George, welcome to my struggle bus. Toot, toot. Yeah, like these little guys over here where I overfill the pan, and I'm like, no one's gonna miss that. No one's gonna miss that. I could just pull it off. I leave it alone though. However, I do need a bucket. I have tons of food grade buckets around here where I fail at pulling them apart. Anyway, so let's see if I can cut this without assistance. This is really scary. I don't like using the cutter alone with the camera on me, so if you never see me again, you'll know what happened. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. I really don't think I could navigate around this cutter though. This is why I do this with kids helping me. Oh my gosh, I just can't do this alone. So marshmallows are very squishy. I mean, news broadcast, right? But the thing is, on the edges here, I have to continually squish them in. Otherwise, they get squished out of shape, and they make the sides ginormous marshmallows on the sides if I can't successfully push them in. I need help. Can someone help me? Everyone abandoned me. I really don't want to cut this by myself. This is going to be all crazy. I'm gonna go yell at my family, y'all. So I'm leaving my marshmallow shop here. The sad face of Wonka. He's very displeased that I'm having to leave and go barge into another space. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of behind the scenes. Here's where I sell in the afternoons or the evenings. Look at all this. So I used to use these at my farmers markets, and that used to be on my little table. So now I'm very professional with my sour sign. But yeah, so I just come back here. There's my towers of boxes. And then you see my little setups. These little umbrellas are lights. And that is what I see. And then my comments are on my little screen here, and then I pack orders, my tape. And so that's what it looks like. Pretty fancy. These are flavors I want to bring in that I'm too overwhelmed with. And see, here's this room. It locks and it's all separate too. See, that's our little Oompa Loompas. Because they got to do the thing. I really don't think I can do this by myself, y'all. I think I'm going to have to go back in the marshmallow studio and bid y'all a beautiful day and charge this phone, because I just don't think I could safely use this cutter. I just can't do it. I'm always on 7 to 10 Eastern time. 7 to 10 Eastern time. But yeah, I can't cut this by myself. I know I'm going to just cut it all crooked, so I'm going to get some assistance. But you guys, stay amazing. I am going to go ahead and turn off the live for now. And thank you so much for joining us. I'm so pleased you're here. Thank you for grabbing our marshmallows and giving me company. I love having everyone kind of talk to me and give us a hard time. It's awesome. I love it. But our new cookie dough in our birthday wish bundle. You guys stay amazing. And we love y'all. And remember, life is sweeter when we come together. See y'all later. Bye.